I always say, like, that's not the way you want to lose that really stubborn. I had 2 more pounds to go before I got to my goal weight, and that's how I got there. I'm at my goal weight. It's not exactly how I wanted to do it. Anyway, we are excited. Rock Talk is the 2 of us coming together to talk about our favorite things, which is rocks, of all shapes and sizes and sorts. We've got jewelry for you. The big news today is the Magic 75, the 75% off discount at sagegoddess.com is coming to an end soon. So if you have a cart where you want to check out with things, you will want to do that. We have some of our items today are inclusive of that discount. And then in the future, we might do a special discount code for students in our programs, or we might do some special 75% off things for Rock Talk, just special for this. But in general, the discount will not work for you soon. So right now, if you don't know, the code MAGIC75 takes 75% off of almost everything on sagegoddess.com. It's like 97% of the only things that are not included in the discount are anything new that we brought since we got Sage Goddess back in March. So that's just, it's a finite, small amount of products. Everything else, the code works, but you will wake up one day and it will not work. So I recommend visiting sagegoddess.com. There's really crazy things at crazy prices, and stock up on basics. White sage bundles are $1. Palo Santo sticks are $1. All sustainably sourced, and you know what I mean? Like they're not $1. So I can't tell you the exact date because we haven't agreed internally. I will follow up and let you know, like, hey, tomorrow's the day. But it's shortly. And the reason I tell you it's better to shop early is now everybody's going to the site because it's the last chance. And so you may have been like, oh, I'll just wait till the very last day, and then the thing you want isn't there. Because a lot of things on the website are now very small quantities. So if there's something special. And the other thing I recommend you do, and you're so welcome, it's been really fulfilling for me, and for Robin too, I think. She's been here for 10 years. We personally chose a lot of those things.
So many of them. Like, I'm going through and I'm seeing some of this stuff, and it just brings back memories of what was going on at the time when we,
when we bought that or designed
or designed it, or when it came in and it was something more special than what we thought.
Dianite. I was having a whole flashback to Dianite because she found the rough, and I had wanted that stone forever, and I swear to God, like, I think it was a holy moment. So
I remember, like, bouncing around, like, waiting to, like,
I know,
find you, and I'm like, is she here yet? Is she here yet? I want to tell her.
Seriously, like, these moments actually happen, and you don't see them, but we get so stoked. So I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, and it's a great recommendation from Circe too, to be thinking about gifts for the holidays. Like, right now, if you go to buy something that's $20, you're getting it for $5, so you could get 4 of those things for $20, right? And then save 3 of them for gifts.
Oh yeah.
So it's just, I just want to highly encourage you. Robin looks really hot. This ring, by the way, is in today's sale. Robin has the silver tone and I have the gold tone. This is from my favorite Turkish jewelry designer, and this is Selenite. How rad is the 3-stone Selenite ring? And we have 2 different. When I was buying these, I couldn't decide which one I liked better, so
we got both.
Bought both. So you can choose the ones that are, and these are on sagegoddess.com, as with everything. We might as well start right there.
Yeah, why not?
Do you want to talk a little bit? Like, I always give a long intro, but Robin is our resident geologist here at Sage Goddess, and so she is the queen of all things stones. You can actually personal shop with her right now, which is a crazy thing, and so we'll talk about that listing too. She FaceTimes you. I know. So
and I've been loving it. I've been loving it. I've been, like, meeting so many of you that I've only been able to have interactions with, like, over, like, this, or, like, an email here and there. Now I'm like, I get to actually, like, meet them.
I photobombed a few calls. Annette Chastain, I don't know if she's here, but I was, like, peeking over her shoulder. And so anyway, yeah, I'm glad you guys are excited. I'm glad you're enjoying everything. And again, the code is MAGIC75. So the code MAGIC75 is going to work on some of the items that we're showing you today. And by the way, so the way you shop this sale, we're showing you things that are on sagegoddess.com. So if you see something like you saw the selenite ring and you know you need to have it, you can go and get it now. You don't have to wait. Or you can wait and see if there's other things you want to get. I will tell you some of the things are limited. And so if you wait too long, again, I can't guarantee they're going to be there when you go back.
Yeah.
These rings are
very limited.
Very limited. We only have 6 of the gold and 12 of the silver. So these are $49. Your code is not going to work on these rings because these are new. And we'll show you more. And they're adjustable. But we're discounting it majorly. Like they should be $100. So you're getting a really good price on them, even though they're new.
Yeah.
This is weird. It makes me look like an animal, but I'm trying to show you my hand. Like a... how do you select the long one? That's a really good question.
Leave it in the notes because they're all mixed. Some of them are a little bit like some of these shorter ones have a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
So some of the longer ones have a little bit of a difference. So if you want like a shorter grouped one or if you want a longer one, just leave it in your notes. We always take a look and select that way.
So I would call this a cluster and I would call this a long or a line. Does that help? I think that's a good way of...
That's a good way of doing it.
And I like them both. This one, the triangle is one of the most sacred geometric shapes. And this one is sort of a selenite triangle. So the number 3 is very protective. Triangles represent, as a, the maiden mother crone. And anyway, there's a lot of different resonance for the triangular shape in magic. So the line is cool and the triangle is cool. Cluster is cool. So enjoy.
Yeah, I love them. And I love all the little stuff around.
Yeah, it's interesting. Fornelli said, I'm not usually a fan of selenite, but this is cool. They're different, right? That's why I loved them and Robin loved them because we were like, this is not your mama's selenite ring, And you often don't see selenite set as jewelry because it's fragile. And so the fact that they surrounded it with those, I think those are zircon or topaz, little crystals. The fact that they surrounded them protects the selenite, so you're not going to bump it and break it. So I just think it's got its own built-in safety protection system. Mm-hmm. So those are there for you. Like I said, there's only 6 of the gold and the and they are sterling, right? Yes. Underneath. So that's why the price is so great today.
Yeah, they're all 925 sterling silver. They're stamped, so you'll be able to see that. Yeah. The gold has that gold overlay on top of it. So it's an 18 karat gold overlay on the silver.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? So yeah, $49 is a wicked steal for that. It'll be one of your favorite rings. And we haven't even mentioned why selenite is so important. So selenite is named after the Greek moon goddess, Selene. It's Friday. I'm drinking Diet Coke, which is super not fun, but I have work to do after this, so I can't party yet. But cheers.
Diet root beer.
Oh, do you? That sounds good.
Living on the wild side.
You're super wild, darling.
Mm.
So yeah, selenite is for selenite clears and selenite brings light.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a stone of the moon. Yeah. It resembles the moon, hence the name selenite. Because correct me if I'm wrong. It came from Selene, right?
It does.
So yeah, it comes from Selene, the Greek goddess, and
I'm trying to make it look at the ring and not us. Anyway, I'll use the product camera. That was weird. And keep my day job.
But if you want something to open or close your circles, it is there for you. It is created in saltwater beds, and then when all the water gets evaporated out, this selenite is created during that process, and it's what's left over. So when you find it, that's why it's in caves a lot.
Yeah.
Because as the water moves up and down, it creates it and then dehydrates it. So I just love how it's like you can see how it grows in that formation with the lines going up. And
I love that too.
That's all the different layers as it's being created.
Yeah.
And as the water goes down and up and down and up.
And it's funny because selenite is water soluble, right? If you leave selenite in water, it will dissolve. So people are like, how can it be born of water and yet be endangered by water? And it's about the amount of water, the duration of time, and the temperature of the water too. So, anyway, you guys are talking about upgrade options? Can we upgrade our option if Robin shows us something wowza? Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
she just sent extra invoices. This happened with a few of you because she was like Temptress Town and.
So as we're going through, if you get the listing and say you only want to get the smallest amount, the $50 one, And then you do the add-on listing to talk to me. I mean, as I'm taking you around and showing you stuff, if you're like, oh my gosh, but I also want this, and I also want this, and I also want this. At that time, I'm grabbing the pieces, putting them in your basket for you, so it's reserved just for you at that time.
And ships together.
Ships together,
Yeah.
so it saves on that shipping. And then, yeah, it's like, oh, okay, now, and I tell you right then, because I do all of the math right then, so we know exactly how much your total is.
Yep.
So then you just buy extra listings to make that amount, or we can send you an invoice if it's
very dangerous though. You know what I mean? Like it's not ugly stuff on the tables.
It's not ugly stuff. And what's so cool, if I've already had people do one round with me where we shopped and then we restocked and they bought another round to see the new stuff. And guess what, you guys? This week we restocked the tables.
Yeah, it's Danger Town because we are restocking every time we are on the phone with you guys and sending you goodies. Then we have additional pieces that come up on the table. So hey. So yeah, the listing is. Can you pop the actual listing up for me?
They just did.
Oh, but
no, it's not the listing. She told.
Yeah, she listed the listing, but can you put the link up for everybody so they can get to it pretty quickly? Anyway. I was guilty of a little bit of that, like, oh, but did you see? So, yeah, and then if you just want to order it and you don't want to do the concierge, if you make a wish list.
Yeah, just stones you like, stuff you're working on, stuff that you are wanting to do. I read every single note. I read, and I even go through, and I'm like, if you made multiple orders, I've gone through each and every one, put them together so I can read all your wish lists at the same time.
Yep.
So I can really get you, and guess what? If you made like three $50 ones, and you really wanted citrine, now you have $150, and so you might be getting a citrine cluster that's like $175 because I can't stay in my budget.
but what? And I know we have other things to talk about tonight. So if you have questions, let us know, and we'll come back to it. But also, like I was filling an order because some of the I'm trying to fill some of the ones that aren't for conversation with Robin. And I came up with something unique, and I was excited about it. So if you just give us your wish list of like, I like rings, I don't like this stone, I really prefer the color blue, gives us a lot of latitude to help you. Okay, so and we have a giveaway tonight. Toward the end of the show, we will show you that or give that away. It is I love the carved pieces of jewelry. I believe this is Tibetan.
It is. It's a Tibetan silver piece, which is really gorgeous? Cool. I love it. I love the whole
that's the Beryl.
Dia de los Muertos look of it.
And the little flowers on the back of the skull. Isn't that cute? It looks like, at first I thought it was Tasco silver, which is silver from Tasco, Mexico, that is like the finest silver in the world. This is still sterling, but it's a hybrid because Tibetan silver is a fusion of sterling silver with, and by the way, all sterling silver has copper. 0.925 means it's 92.5% pure. The rest of all sterling silver is copper, which is just good to know. And so this has a higher proportion of copper, which actually makes it more conductive, but it still has the same properties of stainless steel and responds to polishing cloths the same way. So it's really, really cool. Anyway, I have several of these still for sale. If you're super interested, we might be able to offer them to you here or let you know how to purchase them. But we are giving one away tonight. And then the enter to win. So if you buy anything from sagegoddess.com, a lot of you watch the replay. So first of all, happy Saturday, happy Sunday, whatever day you're watching. If you shop before Monday and you comment with what you've purchased over on our event page, and Circe will put the link up, one of you is going to win this. This is sterling silver with white topaz cut and faceted stones and a huge terminated white topaz crystal with a huge bail. Isn't that gorgeous? Open on the back. This is just a little inclusion in the stone.
It's an inclusion in the stone,
yeah. So it's part of the topaz matrix. But isn't that beautiful? One of my favorite stones is topaz, as you know. It's a seeker stone. It's protective. It brings wisdom. It brings invisibility. And that comes from the Greek and Roman legends of it being put into the warriors inside of their shields. So anyway, very cool stone, great legacy. This kind of clear topaz often is sourced in Greece, but it can also come from Brazil. And I think it's beautiful. So anyway, those are your little thank yous for shopping. One, you have to shop to enter, and the other one, you just have to be here. And we'll give it away.
I saw a question about when the Denver listings were going to be shipping.
Yep.
We already started shipping them.
Yep.
So some of them have already gone out the door. We are over halfway through with the ones that have already been purchased.
Yep.
And we'll be finishing up the rest. My goal is next week.
Yeah.
That's my goal. But I know
we're prioritizing these because that's, we have a separate wrap and ship group on our team who handles those. And so, but we are handling the choosing and the wrapping and shipping of these items ourselves.
Yes. And I know it's like some of them take a little bit longer because I really want to make sure it's right.
I know.
And it's like if you guys request something and we're out of whatever it was, I am going into the warehouse and digging for something for you.
It's true. And then I am going around and eyeballing all of your baskets. I'm like, oh yeah, she totally did choose that. Like, just high-fiving you. You can't tell that I'm doing that, but I'm excited for a lot of the things you've chosen. So, oh, that's a bummer, Nellie. Well, you'll have something to look forward to when you get back. That's, that sucks that you're leaving when it's arriving, but at least you'll have a surprise when you get back. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff in the sale.
There is.
And a lot of things I'm really excited personally to talk about. So we can dive right in. With your, I thought you were saying your necklace because you kind of went like this. You want to talk about your necklace?
We can. I was just moving my hair out of the way.
Her necklace is beautiful, by the way. That is. Where is that on my list?
It's on the very front.
Back here. Oh,
no, the very front.
Oh, it's here. Okay. I cannot believe that necklace is $19.
I love it.
And by the way, you could double it up as a bracelet. And you can fully adjust it. So like I always like to wear my regular necklaces that are also gold. So for me, I might choose to wear it high like a choker, or double it up as a bracelet because it has a lobster claw and a chain. And then because it's a paperclip link, you can put the lobster claw into any of the links to adjust it as well, which I think is cool. All of the moons are zircon.
Every single moon has a whole bunch of little zircons in there.
Pretty.
And it just glows.
So pretty. We have 50 of these only. They're 18 inches plus or minus, depending on how you how you wear it. Mine would actually go around 3 times.
And that looks so
cute. Which is kind of cool, right? It's like a little moon charm bracelet. So it depends on how you want to do it. This would fit me as a double anklet too. And I know it's weird. Well, because look what I did. I know it's weird. I'm not trying to. This is so awkward, but I have to do it because it's how I did it.
That's what Maddie was like, it's missing.
Check out my ankle, everybody. Sorry, this is so weird. Like, don't screenshot this. It's super weird. But the gemstone charm bracelet is on my foot because it was too big for me as a fuck. It's ready. It was too big for me as a bracelet. It's 9 inches, but I'm a 9-inch ankle exactly. And so if you have a 9-inch ankle like me, you can wear the gemstone charm bracelet as an anklet. It's super cute.
Or you can just clasp it tighter and have a little charm dangle.
You can have it dangle down a little bit. That's cute too. So the moon necklace we just love. I think this is super cute. Again, to get this for $19 and put this away as a holiday gift for somebody who loves the moon, they're not going to think you spent $20. I wouldn't. even as somebody in this world, I would not think you spent $20.
No.
So, I haven't had a pedicure. It's just a little shit show down there. But I did want to show you that because it's cute as an anklet and it kind of jingles a little bit. It's cute. And I put it on my left ankle so I can receive all of those energies because it's got the 7 chakra stones. Okay. So the chakra bracelet, by the way, does qualify. By the way, you want to show them while I'm talking about it because they can't really see my ankle. The chakra bracelet is sterling silver with natural stones. It's gold over sterling silver. The original price on it was $209. After your 75% off, it's $52.25. But we only have like 2 dozen of them. So if you want the cutest sterling silver, all natural, beautiful stone charm bracelet.
I love it. Like we have some amethyst, Labradorite, amazonite, and then this is
pink tourmaline, I think.
Yeah, it's pink tourmaline.
Yeah, for your heart chakra.
I'm trying to move it around.
I know. I could look at my foot, but that's awkward.
And then we got citrine. Mm-hmm. And then we got
carnelian.
Mm-hmm.
And ruby.
Isn't
that cute?
And then for even since it's the 9, there's also the Earth Star and the Soul Star.
Yep.
So for Earth Star, we've got some black onyx.
Oh, that's cool.
And for the Soul Star, we've got a rainbow moonstone.
That's beautiful. It's a good shot of it too. Super cute anklet, by the way. Oh, by the way, Martha, I think this would be a perfect choice for you. I really do. I think you would love this one. Just knowing kind of your choice in stones and jewelry, I think this would be a great one for you if you don't have it already. Yeah, so isn't that cute? Smoky quartz flames. So yeah, so I will tell you, I think we still have some for the personal shopper if they wanted to get that.
Oh, we do. And we actually unpacked more smoky quartz flames. So
that's a good thing to
we
get
have some
right now.
new smoky quartz flames, and we have some that are smaller, so if you don't want to spend a lot, and we have some larger in case you're like, no, give me the big one, honey. So we have some smoky quartz flames from Brazil, and we have some smoky quartz flames from Madagascar.
And they're both beautiful. I mean, they're super. Every one that I have seen is eye clear. I mean, we're not talking smoky quartz. We're talking clear smoky quartz.
And some of them have a little citrine in them.
That's rad. So anyway, and of course they're not here. Martha Wachowski was just looking at it too. It would be pretty for you too, cutie pie. Guess who's making? Martha gifted me some homemade raspberry jam, and I am gonna make my homemade cinnamon rolls with it this weekend, and put your jam inside I'm gonna put your jam inside my cinnamon roll, honey. It's so good. I took this basic cinnamon roll recipe, homemade, right? You let them rise and everything. But then before you roll up the roll to cut it, you put a layer of jam inside. And it's so good. So anyway, thank you for that. You're going to make my weekend.
So you're making cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
We had other cinnamon rolls.
Well, because that was him. He did a 2.0, and now I need to do a 3.0.
And you guys are all about to, because I'm about to make some of my own.
Okay, it's on, Robin. So what's the Robin touch that's going to differentiate it?
I do maple pecan caramel sticky rolls.
Get the hell out
where
of here.
I make my own caramel, or I put maple syrup in it also, so it gives it that maple flavor, and I toast the nuts. And I put that down in the pan first, and then I put just like the regular cinnamon rolls that I make homemade in there, and then I bake it that way. So as soon as it comes out, I did not think about putting maple syrup and toasted nuts at the bottom of the pan, not inside the rolls, but at the bottom. In the bottom of the pan where because I make my own caramel with it. Yeah. But at the bottom, put your cinnamon rolls in there, and as soon as it comes out of the oven, flip it over. Then all the goo that it was baking in drips all the way through them. I want goo on my rolls. You gained 5. Well, listen, I lost weight this week because I wasn't feeling good. So now I gotta eat my way back up. Cinnamon roll competition. I know this is what happens around here, right? You can always tell when we're stressed because we're like the baking begins. Anyway, so that was a fun conversation, and thank you for my jam, by the way. So yeah, she made me violet jelly too. Which is heavenly, by the way. Do you know what I did with the violet jelly this morning? In my tea. Oh my God. I bet. Oh my God. I was like, this is next level. I'm going to stand up and twirl and show off what? I'm happy to, listen, I'm a Leo. You tell me to stand up and twirl, I'm going to do it, but what am I showing off? I don't know. You want to see my butt? Okay. Lord, where do we go from there, Robin? Whale. Okay. Let's do something. Okay. We should do it as a stone. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Well, you can start because that was my personal pick for this sale. I know. Do you want to see what I was like? We have to have this for Rock Talk. So here's the thing. I was in the warehouse helping fulfill an order. It was like a week ago Saturday. I was here. And so I'm looking for this customer's items in their order, and so I'm looking in the different little bins next to it, and I find these. So of course I have ADHD in the worst way. I completely lost track of where I was, who I was, what I was doing. I put the customer's order down. I'm like, oh my God, and I'm pulling them all out.
These are tourmaline pieces. Where are these on the list, by the way?
Towards the bottom on the back.
Yeah, on the back.
The
These qualify for your 75% discount with code MAGIC75. They're $4.75 each. This is lepidolite pseudomorph after tourmaline. So these are tourmaline pieces that lepidolite just decided to grow all over because they grow together, tourmaline and lepidolite. Mm-hmm. Look at those. I came to Robin on the Monday after that, and I was like, girl. So this is why this combination is so important. Tourmaline opens your heart, especially if you've had heartbreak or been betrayed. So, and a lot of us have. And then lepidolite is lithium, and so it induces relaxation. So this is like relaxing, opening your heart. It's a very heart-opening, heart-softening combination that is super rare. We have enough of them if you want to wait to get one toward the end. And I try to tell you what's super limited so that you go get it quickly. Like the selenite rings, I wouldn't wait, but you could wait to check out with this at the end if you want it. So add it to your cart. But some of the pieces are more green tourmaline, right, Robin? Some of them are more pink tourmaline. Mm-hmm. Like, look at that.
Yeah, so depending on the piece, some like there's green. I've seen some black. I've seen some yellow tourmaline. Like
that
this
one was heart-shaped, by the way.
This one has a little bit of the yellow on there.
So cool.
But yeah, no. So each one is special and different. This one
the large is sold out, by the way. You are correct. Yep.
Yeah. There's only the one size left of these. It's the 1 to 2 inch.
Yeah. So for $4.75, you're only getting the small sizes. The larger sizes have sold out.
Yeah. So, but what's really cool is because look how sparkly.
They are. I'm telling you guys. So, by the way, to finish that story, I did go back and pick up that customer's order and finish it after my ADHD episode. But these were so stunning to me because they looked like glittering, sitting there like jewels. Where I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm like, oh my god, that's lepidolite and tourmaline.
Yeah, because it's like if you look, this one has more of like the black in there. This one has some of the yellow. This one has a little bit of the yellow and a little bit of like red and orange. Yep. This one definitely has the green all the way through it. And then bringing in the lepidolite, which lepidolite is mica, and it's really hard for lepidolite to pseudomorph. It usually breaks. It usually breaks down. It usually doesn't want to stick because other stones are stronger than it. It'll just break apart. So the fact that the lepidolite was able to crystallize in a small enough structure around these and to make it a pseudomorph is a rarity in anywhere in the world. Yeah. So the fact that we were able to get some and have it in so many of the different colors of tourmaline.
Yeah, this is one pocket of the tourmaline mine, right? So it's just one pocket where this particular phenomenon happened. But I have seen lepidolite pseudomorphs after tourmaline at like Tucson and Denver. I've never seen them so encrusted. Yeah. Like this. You'll see a little bit, but not.
It's a little bit. It's like a little inclusion.
It's an inclusion. It's not like a crusting like
this. It's not a true pseudomorph, which these are.
And it makes me wish, like, can you imagine what in that particular part of the mine, like what the really big tourmaline crystals that would have had this encrusting, can you imagine? I mean,
I think
it's two of my favorite stones.
I think I would probably be in there and you wouldn't be able to talk to me because anything that came out would just be jabble because I'd be so excited.
Yeah, no, me too. I get so excited when I see, because again, like I have favorites. Tourmaline and lepidolite are up there. So anyway, congratulations. Yeah, and I will say it's smart to get 4. If you want to build a love grid or like a healing after breakup grid.
Yes.
Yeah, we were, my friend Zena Muzica, who owns Magic Hour Tea, she and I are teaming up to do some fun stuff later. And we were talking about like best everything to heal after breakups and after heartbreak. And this is definitely top of the list. So enjoy. I'm so excited if that's the stone for you. Like I said, it was one of my very most important personal picks for today.
I love it.
Me too. I'll put a piece in my bra. I like this one. My thing is though, I have a padded bra on, so, but if you put a piece in, just remember to put a piece on the other side so it doesn't look like you have like a weird extra nipple growing. It is trash pickup time. They love coming between 3 and 5. It's so great. So you get to hear trash pickup every day.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Bloop, bloop. Yep. Anyway, good to see you. Hi, Gloria. She's popping in to say hi.
Hi.
Okay. But I mean, everything in this show is a favorite. I'm going to show you these bracelets because this was a me choice. So these are here because of me. You probably have seen. So I haven't been wearing my left hand bracelets for a couple weeks because I'm letting my tattoo heal. So it's so weird to me. I normally have my two bracelets that I always wear on this hand. So you have seen me wear this bracelet for months. I got these back in April, I think. And so now you get to see it up close. I only have... I want to explain these. Yeah, there's only 6. There were 7. I kept one. Yeah, these are $139. This is, again, sterling silver and gold. Those are those cubic zirconia or topaz? I will tell you, I wore mine for months, didn't take it off to shower or clean or anything. And they never, like, there was no dullness, there was no tarnishing at all. So this is a tough bracelet. And what I love is it's fully adjustable, and the band is silk. So this little adjustable band, and Robin will show you how it adjusts. And then those are gold beads on the end, which is super, super cool, like gold beads. And that's why these were a little more expensive, but I was like, oh, my people will see this and really want this. So if you want my personal favorite bracelet next to my tennis bracelet that I've been wearing for 10 years, this is my favorite bracelet. And we will be matchy-matchy, and as soon as my tattoo heals, it'll be back on my wrist, and then
it just looks so nice on.
It does.
That's what I really love about. Sorry, I had to get it over my bat.
Yeah, no, you got to watch out that it doesn't get hooked on your ring.
I have to
adjust it for you. So I'll show you. So all you do is take your balls, honey, pull on your balls.
Pull those balls.
Pull your balls. I'm trying to pull it evenly on both sides, but basically it goes like that.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, just look
like
how nice that looks on,
Sorry, hold on.
On your wrist.
It's beautiful. And then you just got to pull the other side. There we go. So it can go down to this size. That's why I love it, because I have a super teeny wrist, but it can adjust up to, I believe it's an 8.5 on the largest. If you didn't adjust it at all, it's 8.5 or 9 inches.
Yeah, so it definitely fits over a larger wrist. It fits over your hand. Don't worry, you're not going to be like.
Yeah.
But it will adjust all the way down to something very small. So.
It looks like fine designer jewelry, does it not? I mean, a lot of you know your fine jewelry. No one ever thought that was a silver bracelet on my wrist. It looks like a brushed 18 karat and white and yellow gold, or like an oxidized yellow gold, or like a platinum, like an oxidized platinum. It's gorgeous. So it is very Bollywood. It's Turkish, interestingly enough. These weren't made in India. This is Turkish. But it's very much like an Ottoman influence. You can see it's like I said, my favorite thing. So when I picked one for myself, and then I'm like, I bet I have 6 girlfriends who would like this. I bet I do. So there's 6 of you who can get it. Again, it's $139. The retail value is close to $300. So again, we're giving you over 50% off. Yeah. And it's new. So enjoy, but your code will not work on that. Everything goes back to balls. I made coconut balls this week with
They're
Hanalei.
so good.
I know. I brought 2 more in today, and I have not seen them. Every time I brought the last of the supply, because my kids are not super into coconut, which is weird. I would say they're not my children. I love coconut, but anyway, they were like, we're not into it. So I brought the rest of it in for Team SG who wanted it. So anyway, congratulations! I'm glad you're getting it. Yeah, if you're getting one, let me know. I want to know who my twins are out there with our twin bracelet. And then this is one of my favorite of our zircon rings. Because,
I love these.
Oh my God, this is so cute. Did you see this ring? So I love anything black, white, harlequin, kind of like that thematic. And this is one of the cutest evil eye rings I've ever seen. It's got a blue zircon right in the middle, and it's adjustable. Not cute. These are also on the website. These are $19. I have 4 dozen of them. So if you want a kind of a fun, it's a playful take on the evil eye, but the evil eye, of course, deflects negative energy. So it deflects jealousy, resentment, anger.
Oh yeah,
sends
easy.
it back to sender.
It really does, and it's a great thing to keep it. For me, I like to keep it on my left hand because I don't want any of that negativity coming towards me.
I like it as a pinky ring. That's
right?
rad. Yeah, I like that. I was thinking a thumb ring would be cute too.
That would be really cute.
I'd have to open it up to do that. But anyway,
I don't want to adjust somebody's ring for them, but I absolutely love it.
Super cute. It looks really cute as a pinky ring, and I like it with
look
this
at these
bracelet.
two together.
I know, like it's a whole wardrobe of awesomeness.
It goes together.
This could be yours if the price is right. You know what, Tammy Pennington? I see you, and you're naughty. I see you. I see the way your brain works. My brain works the same way. When it works like yours.
Yep.
Sometimes it doesn't work. Anyway, love you guys. Do you guys like gold too? You're still dreaming of the Isis bracelet? I know. If we're ever able to make that again, there's a very long and distinguished list of you who are like, excuse me, I need that. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you can't have enough evil eye stuff with all the bullshit in the world.
One on the pointer and one on the ring.
How many evil eyes can you wear? It's good to see you. Hi, Carol Hudson. I'm glad you guys like that one. Okay. I didn't mean to talk about all the jewelry up front, but I think we do have still a really cool Labradorite necklace. But
and we have some other rings too.
We do. We got stuff. We got stuff.
But we'll give it a little break and go into some stones.
Do you want to talk about those Celestite clusters? Those are
mind-blowing.
Mesmerizing. Wait till you see this. And these qualify for your 75% off discount. Check this out, you guys.
The largest size just sold out, so we don't have the largest size for you, but we have all of the other ones below that.
This is teal Celestite from Mexico, you guys. What? They look like icebergs. You know, when you see, pictures of the northern icebergs and how they're like that almost translucent teal, dreamy. Celestite calls in angels. It's a stone of celestial energy, and so we had 5 sizes. Like she said, the largest sold out. The 3 to 4 inch pieces with your discount, and that's the one at the back of her hand, are $27.
And look at that.
I mean, so this is ultimate throat chakra. This is ultimate angelic, peaceful vibration.
So
look at this.
Normally, most of the Celestite that you see in, come through is coming out of Madagascar.
Yeah.
So
used to that.
And that's the ones that you see with the big, beautiful crystals. This stuff is a little bit different. It crystallizes with smaller crystals, but each and every one of these is etched as well. So and that's the other thing that's giving that this look where it just looks like shimmering icebergs.
Sugar. Looks like sugar.
Because what happened is these grew in slightly larger crystal form. Then the acidic water came through and etched it down so much, and then it grew back over it. So the formation and stuff you're seeing is because the earth was trying to take it back into itself, and then the stone's like, watch this, and grew even more. So you have full etched pieces, you have created druzy crystals on top, and I mean even the smallest piece like you have here,
they're so cute,
is so beautiful and so intricate. I would absolutely.
The original price on that size was $49. These are expensive pieces, so to get that for $12, we only have 6 of the small pieces. If you have a crystal healing tray, I think this would be a really unique addition to your crystal healing tray.
I would set that as a ring.
I know, I would too. It's so beautiful.
Right?
It's mesmerizing. The dark stuff could be tourmaline. The black inclusions, Robin. What do you think?
They're talking about the black inclusions?
Let me see. There's other possibilities too, though. It could be some isurine or some, I don't know. I'd have to look on Mindat to see what the inclusions might be.
So it looks like it could be tourmaline. I'm seeing like a rod formation there, but to your point, azurine grows in the same way.
Yeah. Hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, and there's other mineral inclusions, and there's quartz, so the energy is magnified.
Oh yeah.
Which differentiates it from the Madagascar Celestite. I'm so glad you guys like them too. Yeah, so this is from Mexico, Filetta. This is Mexican etched Celestite, and it's teal Celestite. And look, I am a huge fan of Madagascar Celestite. It was one of my first stones I ever bought when I was a kid, like in my teens. I saved up for a little Celestite cluster that I still have at home. And because I was just drawn to it. I had a disruptive, teenage years situation, and it was very calming to me. So it's really good for kids. It's a great stone to start with. Yeah, and I'm glad you like it as much as I do.
They're beautiful. I get stuck on these. Look at that. It's like a full it looks like a piece of ice.
I was going to say it has an erection. Looks like a peister.
Hey, Athena, I like you too.
Are you happy to see me?
I'm getting excited to see you, Athena.
Yeah, oh, wow. Oh. From balls to erections, we service all. There's nowhere to go, Robin. There's nowhere to go.
Athena! Yay.
What a surprise that I went there. What a surprise.
I'm shocked.
I know.
My ears.
Do you want to see something cool? I didn't show you this yet either. Where did it go? It's this one.
Oh, yeah, we brought more up.
Look at the heart. Do you see it? Isn't that sweet?
That's so cute.
Look, I'll show you what I found earlier today. I was just holding this one. Do you see the heart on the front? It's it's part of a growth of another point, right? So, but it the way it, do you see it catching the light there, the little heart?
It loves you.
Isn't that neat? It was very sweet. So we have really cool amethyst for you. Look at this double turn piece. Mm-hmm. This is either Shangan amethyst or it's Brandberg amethyst. and we have a little bit of a debate going about which it is, because I thought it was Brandberg and she's like, nope, this is Shangan. They both come from Africa, and they both are a variety of smoky quartz and amethyst hybrid that has iron oxide inclusions that creates a burgundy flash inside. So it's kind of like 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Either one of us could be right.
Some of them are scepters. Look at that.
Some of them have anhydros.
Yeah.
These all have skeletal formations, and when it has that skeletal formation in there, it also many times has an anhydro, because it means it's holding on to that water from who knows how long ago.
This has 3 different points on its point, which is so rad.
Zoom it in so you can see it a little better.
So if you've been with me for a while, you know I have an obsession with African amethyst. It's been a pretty persistent obsession. The Shangan amethyst is associated and affiliated with the Sango people of Africa. And what's really cool is that in order to mine it, the people who mine it had to have the permission of the tribal elders, who gave permission for this stone to be mined, partly to support the local people. And so it's cool, right? That kind of agreement is there. How do you request a scepter? Put it in your notes.
Definitely put it in your notes.
Here's another scepter. It's pretty common to find scepter formation, and what's really rad, like, look at this. This is a double term scepter. Like, what? You see that? Point here, that makes it double terminated. And then you have the little...
This one here doesn't have the little... stem sticking out as much, but it does have a stem sticking out. Still a
scepter, yep.
It was still created as a scepter.
This was too, by the way. This is a scepter. It's just you don't have the stem. But you can see. It's almost like a... like a little hat on it. Again, I'm not here just to make penis references all day, but they look like little circumcised friends.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
But here's the thing. From a teaching perspective, that helps you remember. How do I know if I have a scepter? Look for the mushroom head. It's probably time for me to go home soon.
I think we're about to have to put Athena in timeout.
Can I stay in timeout until Monday? I used to tell my kids, it's time for Mama to go in timeout, but I have to go in for a minute for every year I've been alive, and so nobody can talk to me for 40 minutes, right? Which was awesome.
I'm going to so use that.
Oh, I did. Now I'm like,
so using that.
I get 52 minutes of silence. Are you kidding? I'm here for it. Don't talk to me. I've been bad.
I know. I tell my son, you have to go in timeout. No!
Would you actually look just like him when you just did that? Her son, I know Daryl's his dad. Her son looks just like her. It's like a clone army of Robin, and he's adorable. Yeah, I am feeling better, thank you. And I ate today for the first time in like 2 days, so I have energy, which means this is going to get weird probably,
But Daryl and I talk about how we wish we could go in timeout.
I'm telling you, put yourself in there. You've been bad. I will authorize it. I don't even want to do it, but Athena said I have to. Or nap time, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would be more than happy to take a nap time.
So the listing says Shangan, and I'm the one who says I think it's Brandberg. That's where the debate is happening. And what I've said is one of us is right, and they're both awesome. And they're both from Africa. And they both have the same inclusions. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
The only thing that's different about them is one comes from one place and the other comes from another place. Yeah. But it's the same stone. It's just based off of what part of the earth it came out of.
So that's why I'm saying, like, it doesn't really matter, but in service of full disclosure, we agreed, like, let's just tell them that we're having this conversation and we're not completely sure whether it's Shangan or Brandberg. Because it could have been that, because we've had both. Mm-hmm. And it could have been that we put it in the wrong bin or it got miscategorized.
It could have been through the move, through whatever. Yeah. That it's just, these were sitting right next to each other. They look the same. Let's all put it in this bin.
Yeah, which is okay. Again, if it was a totally different thing. But they both have iron inclusions in them, ice cream. So you're going to see red inclusions in both Shangan and Brandberg, which is why I mentioned those iron oxide inclusions that create that kind of magenta flash inside. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's been weird, but you're here for it. I'm glad. Thank you for staying for my poor behavior.
And trust me, these conversations happen a lot between the two of us. I'm like, hey, there's this, and she's like, well, what about this? And then with both of us coming together with our combined knowledge,
we just duke it out.
Yeah.
And honestly, we're usually both right.
We're usually both right.
Or we're both wrong.
And both wrong, and it all depends.
And Cindy, if it's your birthstone, so here's my thing. Like, amethyst was the first stone I fell in love with when I was a kid. And I've told you that story many times. And it was my mom's and my grandmother's birthstone. Amethyst comes from different regions, right? You can find Brazilian amethyst, which is very common. It's a little bit lighter. The African amethyst is usually darker, and it is my preference. Some people have a preference for Brazilian amethyst. Totally cool. They like the lighter purple. The deeper the purple, the more manganese there is in the stone. And I, as a crystal healer, manganese is one of our most profound mineral allies, and so the darker the stone, the deeper, richer the manganese content is, and so the stronger the healing properties are.
Yeah, and there's also Uruguayan amethyst.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, highly manganese
rich. But the thing is if you want like a huge piece of amethyst, you're going to go Brazilian.
Yeah, it terminates bigger.
The crystals will grow bigger in Brazil, just the way how it grew. So if you're looking for like a nice big single piece, you're going to go Brazil. So there's so many pros on all of them.
It's true.
I don't really see any cons.
No. But I mean, do you see cons with crystals? Like, and we share all this information with you because I like to think you go back to your own collection and go, oh, yeah, I'm noticing that my Brazilian pieces do have larger terminations.
Yeah.
But amethyst is, for me, I often, will tell you, I think we take amethyst for granted because it's ubiquitous. It's it's relatively common. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I wanted to have crystals in my eyes.
You always do, darling. You're holding them up. You have crystals in your eyes. Yay! Cindy got her first. Her first stone she ever. It was her first stone that she ever bought at a gemstone. She got it at Knott's Berry Farm, and you were 13 years old. Oh my god!
Okay, so
that's cool. And Knott's Berry Farm still sells crystals too.
Okay, so every year I get the season pass to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
But even before Dio, I had lots of nieces and nephews that loved to go.
I like to have dinner there.
Right?
I like the chicken restaurant, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, so it's like, so I go there all the time, and even though I'm here,
Yeah.
I always have to go into the little crystal shop.
I do too. They're expensive as fuck.
They are, but oh my god.
I walk in and go, oh my god, I can't believe the prices, but they're so
But
cute.
one time I went in there and I couldn't help it because they had something misidentified.
Yeah.
And I was like twitching and and the guy who was like working there, he goes, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "No.
Error.
That's not that. That's not that." And he goes, "What?" And I had a conversation with him, and they actually changed the name right there.
Did somebody come into the store and haul you out of there? Security. We have a problem on aisle 2. We have a twitching woman who is twitching about price problems. Thank you, security.
It was a misidentification. And I'm like,
there are some left for you. Only at SG would we. But you know what? I have that kind of reaction too when I see crazy prices, and you guys do too. You're out and about. These are, I'm trying to see the quantity on these. We have just over 24, 28 pieces. So if you do want a piece of it, whatever it is, you should go.
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm is so much fun. And so my grandmother, it was her favorite restaurant to go to. My family, most of my mom's side family lived in Orange County. So we went all the time, and we would go just for the fried chicken and biscuit and boysenberry pie dinner, which is still really, really good, like comfort food if you're in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Salem, Massachusetts, you got your first crystal there. That's rad.
That's special.
That's super crazy awesome.
That's special.
Yeah, the Uruguayan is beautiful too. And so what's unique to Uruguayan amethyst, just as we're here talking about all of this, is the stalactite formations.
I love the stalactite formation.
Only in Uruguay do you see those, the amethyst flowers, which are really just stalactite slices. And you know what stalactites are, right? They're the long formation, the tube formation that grows from the top of the cave down. So this is not a stalactite, but it kind of looks like this. And then what they do is they slice it, and they just sell the slice. So when you slice an amethyst stalactite, it looks like a flower. Right? It has a round center, and it's got little sprays of sometimes clear quartz in the middle.
And sometimes you can have green, and sometimes it's just white. Sometimes it's got the beautiful purple in there, and sometimes I've seen it where it has striations of the colors going through, depending on how that stalactite formed.
So incredible. So yeah, if you're a fan of amethyst, one of the things you'll want to look up are Uruguayan amethyst stalactites and amethyst flowers. Because I think you would. I don't know that we have any at SG. We might. This is where you guys need to check the website, because sometimes
we do.
Yeah, I think we might.
I think we do.
And I don't know. So you should check the website and use your code. Yeah, maybe seriously, if you get a quick second and you can search, it might be kind of fun. You went into a cave in New Zealand and saw stalactites. So amazing. I've been in caves and seen stalactites, and they form one drop at a time. Like, they form so slowly over thousands and millions of years. They're an amazing formation.
You and I need to go to the crystal caves.
We do. The problem is getting us out of there, A, without shenanigans, B.
That's not going to happen. There's going to be shenanigans.
Yeah. Just the potential for bad behavior. And for me to disappear, which is what happens. It even happens at gem shows. She knows. People be like, I just saw Athena. She gone. Because I run away. And because I want to go do my own thing. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the time of year. It's good to see you too. This is the time of year to go to Salem, by the way. I mean, this time, this September, October, Samhain time for Salem is all the big magics. Can't imagine a better place to celebrate Samhain. Amethyst cathedrals all come, Nellie, a great question, from Brazil. Yeah, I mean, 99% of them come from Brazil.
It's a Brazil thing, yeah, for sure.
The skulls, by the way, you guys, oh my God, did you see the skulls? Holy shit. And the skulls, they don't qualify for your discount. That's the only thing. We only have 11 of them. These are rainbow sphalerite skulls. And we got to show you up close, because they are aura. We've had these aura treated, so they are like, it doesn't. You can't see it in that shot, but when we turn it, you can see all the rainbow colors on the side and on the crystals. There's like a druzy. I wonder if you can try to show them this side, but kind of tilt it back and forth to show them the rainbow. I don't know if you can see it on that shot. It's a little hard because sometimes the lights will wash things out a little bit, but you can mostly see the aura on the flat surfaces, but it's there. Anyway, the carving on these, the faces on these, the way they carved, sphalerite naturally creates these druzy pockets and caverns. This is one of the coolest crystal skulls we've ever brought you. And sphalerite is very good for creativity, for passion. Even though it's not orange, all sphalerite activates the sacral chakra.
It does. It does. But then with these, because of it being aura treated, it's aura treated with platinum, silver, and gold. And so that brings in the other energies of that as well. So you're getting solar energy from the gold, you're getting lunar energy from the silver, and then the platinum is like, to me, platinum is a hybrid in between. It has both the solar and the lunar, and so that's why I love the angel aura, because it's like, it's almost like the kyanite of aura, the blue kyanite of aura. It balances it all out.
I like that, Robin. It's really smart. It's true, because I always feel like platinum is an integration metal, like she said. You know, the gold is always solar, silver is always lunar, so it's always masculine, feminine, but then platinum kind of rides the wave. So yeah, if you want what we think is one of the coolest skulls we've ever had, like in the history of SG, there's 5 or 6 skulls that stand out to me. The chrysocolla with citrine ones we got from from our beloved friend who passed away during COVID. Those were, I still have one of those. Some of you might have one of those too. That's a treasure in my collection. This is another one that I think is top 10 of all time skulls. There's a little tiny one in my ceremony room here in the building, and I love it. And that one was in my old office at SG. So anyway, enjoy. We have a couple of shiny iridescent stones too. The sphalerite is what I was thinking about. If you want to talk about that next, we could. Or not the sphalerite, the goethite.
Okay.
Goethite.
I'm like, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you're like, actually, that's what we're talking about right now. These pieces are rad.
He's just going to watch us right here.
Oh, and then, oh my God, I didn't see these on the list.
That's the bicolor.
I know, where is it? Those are, yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to talk about this yet.
Remember when I told you you're going to, like, squeal?
Holy shit. They're so fucking rad. Look at, okay. It's cotton candy crystals. We'll talk about it next. Okay. This is Goethite. Goethite is how it's if you're snooty or snotty is how it is. If you're snooty, it's Goethite. If you're snotty, it's Goethite because it's German. But Goethite is an inclusion that you often see in Super 7. And what it does is release trauma. These are trauma releasing little kibbles and bits, and they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we have there's 2 different sizes. So on the left side, you're seeing the 1 to 2 inch pieces. These are from Durango, Mexico, by the way, which is closed.
You can't get any more of this.
No, the Orhuela mine is closed. Durango, that mine in Mexico, which I was close by when I was in Mexico years ago for an extended period of time, but you can't even go, right? So this is a mined out stone, mined out location. But your discount doesn't work on this because it's new to us. So it's not some of our old stock. But it's naturally iridescent. So all those rainbow colors, this is not aura treated.
This is not aura treated. The way how these colors came to happen was due to oxidization. So this was formed underneath either in a cavity, like inside another stone, or
how cool is that, you guys?
Or it was formed underground, and so where no oxygen can touch it. And then as soon as it came out and the oxygen was getting on it, their whole cave
right in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all like sparkly different colors. You can see golds and greens. And so I have a larger cluster of this material from the Orhuela mine that I actually got in Tucson and I think I bought these pieces at the same time from him. It was the largest cluster he had ever brought out, and he actually carried it back in his backpack, and then he wasn't going to sell it. And we ended up talking for a long time, and he's like, do you want the larger piece? I feel like you'd be a good home for it, because we can't keep everything. And I was like, and he said, you have to promise me you won't sell it. So I have a larger cluster of this that I won't sell because I promised him. But I was so drawn to the energy of it, you guys. And I think it's because I was doing a lot of releasing at that time. This was like the year before everything got weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, enjoy it. If you're going through it, you know what I mean? This is a good stone for helping release the density of traumatic experiences and emotions. So, thank you for the question. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name, beautiful one? Is it Ziriana? I don't want to mispronounce it. Ziriana said, I know you always recommend going medium. Do you love small or medium? Right now for crystal healing trays, I would go small. We only have 14 of the small. But I would go with the size that Robin is holding if you want it for your crystal healing tray. If you want more of a specimen piece for your altar, I would go with the medium.
Yeah, and we don't have many of the medium. We only have 11 of the medium. So we don't have a lot of these. If it's something that you're interested in, I highly recommend snagging it.
We have turquoise rings. They're really beautiful turquoise too.
And I love it because they range from lighter blue to darker blue.
These are $24 after your discount.
925 sterling silver, and they are completely adjustable.
Yeah.
So they will fit your fingers, and if you want to wear it on your ring finger, you want to wear it on your pointer finger, you can change it up. Some of them are circles like this, and some of them go into the ovals. So, and some of them are, as Maddie called it, this is like a swivel.
Swivel. And you can put in your notes. So if you're like, I really want an oval one, I really want a round one, totally happy.
Yeah, so definitely, if there's anything, always add information to your notes when you make an order, because everybody here reads them and goes out of their way to try to get you exactly what you're looking for.
We really do. And sometimes you guys are cute. Like you'll say, okay, there was a round one that was really, really robin's egg blue. I want that one. Or I like the darker turquoise myself personally. So I'd be like, hey, there's a round one that kind of looked like kyanite, which would be that one. Would probably be the piece I would choose. I did like this one because it's got this line across the surface.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Rad.
I love that.
So I don't love the lighter. Most people prize the lighter blues. I like darker blue, but I really loved that one because I love the line.
Yeah.
Across it.
It's your personal choice. What you like, whether it's the lighter or the darker.
Yeah. So if you really want this one, you can say in your notes, and we'll try to make you happy. It's easier for the team if you say a shape though, because that way we have more options for you. Because like if somebody picks my ring before you do, then, but isn't that cool? Even from far away, it really shows.
What's really cool is because you can use your 75% off on these, and it takes these down to under $25.
This is Cripple Creek turquoise, which is, if you know your turquoise, first of all, I love being able to tell you that because people will go, oh, it's turquoise. Where's it from? I don't know. Like this is authentic desert Southwest,
Colorado.
Oh, sorry, Colorado, not desert Southwest, but authentic U.S. turquoise.
Yeah.
And, the U.S. doesn't produce the best of every stone, but when it comes to turquoise, I believe the U.S. does. Campo turquoise from Mexico.
Oh, yes.
And I just got some small pieces of Campo in that we'll show you another time.
I love the spiderweb turquoise from China as well.
I do.
But
it's my third favorite after U.S. and Mexico is China.
Yeah. But U.S. is my number one.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want to see the oval on my finger? Let me. You want me to see the blue one? Like I said, this is the one I would choose because
and then there's one too that has a little bit more of the green in it.
Mm-hmm. So you can say I want more green, which looks a lot like varieties, right? Or I want more robin's egg blue, or I want more, of that dark blue kyanite color, and we'll do our best. Yay. You like my gold ring on my middle finger with different colored stones? No, this was my mom's ring, actually.
I know, it's one of the best rings I've ever seen.
Isn't that cool? And she designed it, which I thought was really... My mom was not a jewelry person at all. In fact, she never wore. She gave me this when I was 16. But it was her diamond, and then she had the ring done and made before she met my dad, is the story. And it ended up having... what she thought was my birthstone. It's emerald. She thought it was mine, peridot. But it has sapphire, that's my brother, ruby, that's my dad and my sister, and amethyst, that's hers. Isn't that cool? So it ended up being her family ring. What I'm going to do when I have time and energy to do it is put a little aquamarine right here, because that's both my kids' birthstone, and then it'll be a really complete ring that includes my own family I created.
That's so cool.
So thank you for noticing it. The style of this jewelry is called brutalist. Brutalist. Are you familiar with this? So in the 70s, which is when she had this made, 1969, 1970, brutalist jewelry in 14 karat gold, which is that, you know how it looks like wood almost? Like it's a very raw style of jewelry. If you ever want to find brutalist jewelry, I will tell you the secret. Go on eBay. I got, some of you have seen it. I have a brutalist citrine ring that I got on eBay. And I don't know if they didn't know what they had. It was, they were not charging what they should have charged for it. But a lot of people don't like brutalist jewelry. They don't like the kind of organic style of it, which I don't understand.
I don't understand. I love it.
Yeah, but it was my mom's. It's funny, I've come back to wearing it after all these years because I don't know, it feels like she's with me when I'm wearing it. So thank you for noticing it. Now you learned about brutalist jewelry from the late 60s and early 70s and how you can find it. You have brutalist pieces? We should do a brutalist show and tell. Then I can show you my brutalist citrine, which, by the way, I got from an auction on eBay from the Salvation Army. Somebody actually took that ring to the Salvation Army. Like, are you kidding me right now?
It's because people just don't know. They don't know what they have.
69, 70 was a great year. It was. Some of the people I'm closest to in my life were born in 69 and 70. So anyway, I know I like wider rings too. I have tiny hands, but I like a big presence. So, and I like little rings too. I just like jewelry.
Do
you like jewelry, Rob?
I have a thing for jewelry.
What gives it away? Your nails look rad, by the way. I love the purple on your ring fingers.
I love it. Daryl actually helped me pick out the colors to wear.
Did he? I love that.
Because I was doing my nails and I'm like, well, what colors I'm going through? And he's like, I really like this one. And I was like, I do too. And then I'm like, well, what should I put with it? He goes, black, of course.
Duh. What are you gonna do? Purple.
So this was my husband's choice for my nail colors this time.
Look at all my 69, 70 folks. Love it. I would make so many jokes if I was born in 1969.
I know.
So many inappropriate conversations about my birth year. It's a good year, wasn't it, darlings? Anyway, you're 1970 as well. I'm 1973. I'm a tad bit younger than you guys. Not much. We're all kissing the big, 6-0 soon enough. Soon enough. Y'all from 70 are turning 55 this year. Listen, enjoy your youth. You too will be 52 one day.
I will.
You will.
I will. I mean, I'm creeping up on that 40 right now. I know. Creeping up on it.
But you make it look good, girl.
The other day, Daryl he was like, my wife's 40. And I'm like,
no, don't do that to her. She has a lot of time before she turns 40. Erica's 1969. Isn't that funny?
I have less than a year, but we're okay.
60. My brother's birthday is today. Happy birthday to my older brother. My older brother's 11 years older than me, so he turned 63 today. So that means he was born in what? I'm not good with the maths. But anyway, congratulations. Look at all my 60s babies. I love it. So, yep. Okay.
Where are we going to go next?
All I'm going to say is I'm going to hit you with this if you don't buy it. Because it's $6. Not Robin. I'm going to hit you guys. $6.
Watch out, guys. She's going to beat me.
I have to be careful because YouTube will knock us off if it looks like we're being violent. So I have to be really gentle. One time I was doing a clearing online with Selenite once. And they took my video down because it looked violent. Anyway.
She doesn't beat anybody.
I don't hit people.
She doesn't beat anybody.
She says as I'm like holding it like a stick. God help us. But this is the perfect, this is a 24-inch. No, it's not. 13 to 14 inches. We can make jokes about my inability to measure long, hard things, too, if you wanted to. But this is 13 to 14 inches for $6. I know. So Magic 75 takes 75% off of this. If you don't have a selenite wand to open your circles and close your circles, this is the perfect one. This is also the good size for bringing through your aura to clear your energy, which it does instantly. So anyway, But you can go get a huge selenite wand they're not $6. This is a big, big, big wand.
Yeah.
This is a great gift to give. This is the best first stone for people, in my opinion. When people are like, what's the best first stone? It's either going to be quartz or it's going to be selenite. Quartz is great because it magnifies energy, it raises the vibration, so we love that. But selenite instantly clears anything it touches or is near within 24 inches of this thing, it's clear.
But it's gentle.
It's gentle.
It's a gentle energy. So people that are just getting into crystals, or if you have kids that are getting into it, kids are very sensitive to the energies of things around them.
Look how sugary it is, by the way, too. It's got all these little
and so this is a great stone for kids. Great stone for anyone. If you want to clear something, and you don't want something as powerful as like black kyanite,
it's true.
You can use selenite, and it's a gentle clearing.
Yep.
Whereas black kyanite is more of a.
It is, yeah. You can feel the literally the pop of energy when something gets cleared for black kyanite versus this, which is just a subtle like, everything's lighter, everything's smoother. Love it, love it, love it. I think so too. So I just think, if you're, again, for the holidays, you could get 3 of these for $20 and give them as gifts, and nobody's going to think you spent $6 because that for us is 75% off the retail value, which is $24 for over a foot. So cheers. Yeah, it's true. Ashley said so many YouTube Reiki practitioners use 2 selenite wands. So I do too. So I'm not going to do it because I don't want YouTube to get mad. But I take the second one in my left hand. I would get 2, and we have enough for you to get 2. We don't have a ton of these, by the way. But I just take it through like this and go through, and then I have the person turn around and I go through the back. And it literally is that. It's like cutting through dense energy in a way that almost nothing else can do. And then if you need to come in with a bigger gun after selenite, that's where you go with your black kyanite, in my experience. It's a second layer of clearing and protection, so it's a good one. I love that. Dawn says her stone she ever bought, the first stone, was amethyst, lepidolite, selenite, labradorite, now bee jasper, carnelian moon, lapis lazuli onc.
Woo!
So you went from nothing to an entire collection.
And done.
Talk about starting strong. I always tell people that, I know it sounds crazy given who I am and what I do, but I always tell people start with one. You know what I mean? Because if you're new to crystals and you're just going to start learning about how you sense the energy, if you've got 5 different things, how are you going to know which one is
the one that's working for you the way you want it?
Yeah, or I feel so much better now that I got these 8 crystals, and it's like, okay, but which one was doing the magic? It's kind of like when you have food allergies and you have to take everything out of the diet and introduce foods one at a time.
Figure out what's causing it.
So, yeah, but that's a rad collection. I swear to God, I would love, because I'm nosy, to be able to be a bird or, a fly on your wall and just see your collections. I love knowing what people have. I really do. I get a kick out of it.
I always say I need to get a bigger house for my crystal collection.
Yeah. Yeah. Or rehome them. I'm always like, if I bring in something new, I kind of got to release something,
I do that too. I have this really cool wooden chest, and on the top of it, it has this old map on the top, so it's really cool. And you open it up, and it's just filled with crystals.
Oh, that's cool.
And whenever I have my nieces or my nephews or anybody that comes over, I always let them choose something from the chest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's
that's nice of you.
No, it is. It's the ones that I know need to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I've used them. It needs to go someplace. And when I do that and then they get to pick, it's going to the right person.
It's true.
It's going to the person that needs it. And I love
rad.
I just love being able to give crystals to kids.
Me too.
Because they're so into it and they love it so much. And then they ask me questions about it. And so I teach them and explain it. And I'm teaching them early.
Crystals are, they will forever hold my fascination. And then no matter how long I've been doing SG, I still see new things, get excited, like I did when I saw this.
I told her about these the other day. I'm like, just wait. Just wait.
These are insane.
Because
Okay, who's gonna guess what this is, and successfully identify it? Do, 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 do. What is pink and blue and grows together like that in this crystal structure, which you can probably start to recognize? Is that amazing or what?
There's another one in your hand.
I know. Here, you can show them.
Because I can trip them up a little bit.
Yep.
Or help them out a little bit.
You guys.
Blue and yellow.
Yeah, so some of them are blue and pink. Look at that. And some of them are blue and yellow.
And some of them are white and blue.
Oh my God. So this is Beryl.
It is Beryl.
We have 2 different sizes for you. If you want the smaller size, you probably can wait a little bit. We have a few dozen of these. If you want the larger size, there's 1 dozen. Okay, so you need to go and check out. This is only $49. The retail value of this is $149. So you are getting it at a radical discount. Your discount's not going to apply because these are new to us. But this is one of the first times we brought you hybrid Beryl. And so I'd like to sing a song for you today. Written and composed by me, because it's horrible. And also sung by me, which is also horrible. But let's sing it together, because you also know this song if you've been around for a minute. Because blue Beryl is
Aquamarine.
And pink Beryl is
Morganite.
And green Beryl is
Emerald.
And white Beryl is
Goshenite.
And yellow Beryl is
a stone.
Don't do that to me. My brain was like, what? And red Beryl is
big spike.
And that is, did I miss any of them?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's the Beryl song. And that's how we learn our barrels up in here.
I don't think I've ever completed a full Beryl song with you without saying one of them is a stone.
Because I'm still waiting for the, you know what I mean? Anyway. Now you know the Beryl song. You've learned all your barrels today. So if at the end of this day, you kind of feel like, what did I accomplish today? You learned. I know, where's Jessica Hicks? She always appreciates the rendition.
But yeah, so this one here is your heliodor down here.
So crazy.
And it gradually changes as it goes up into the full aquamarine.
Can we talk about why that happens?
Yeah, so basically what's happening is as this is growing, there's different trace minerals that help create it. So it's going through, and this one, it could have been growing this way or this way. I can't tell on this piece, but basically the trace minerals during the time of formation was bringing in the yellow to make it the heliodor. Mm-hmm. And then something in the in just the earth around it changed. Wow. Morphed, and now what it's needed to make the heliodor is no longer there, but the trace inclusions to turn it into a aquamarine now showed up as it was forming and growing.
And heat and temperature will influence.
And temperature, all of it influences.
Yep.
Trace minerals, heat, temperature,
time,
pressure
and
time, everything.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
Got the Beryl song and Under Pressure in the same 5 minutes. That's very special for you. Yeah. Coming soon to Spotify, so you can, and that's not actually going to happen because it's a 10-second not great song, and so what are we going to do? Just put it on repeat? Here, you know, you guys are so nice. Like sometimes your partners, because you come to a lot of my lives and classes, like when I meet your partners, they'll be like, oh my God, I totally know your voice. And then, but you know, some of them hit a limit. They're like, I don't want to hear her sing that song anymore. Please mute that. Please don't make me listen to that again.
I wanted to show with these because this piece came out of it as well. And this
rad.
is sitting on a matrix. But look at, you guys, that's solid Goshenite crystals within the matrix.
Which is one of the rarest of all the barrels is Goshenite.
Goshenite. And then this is Morganite.
That is such a rad piece. That's one of the bigger pieces.
Yeah.
And Goshenite is for manifestation. It's one of the only colors of Tourmaline that, because Goshenite energetically has all of the properties of all of the beryls. Mm-hmm. So, like morganite manifests divine love, true soulmate relationships. It super duper does. Blue beryl manifests emotional healing. Green beryl manifests abundance and wisdom. The red beryl manifests grounding and strength. Goethite is considered to be kind of like the master beryl, and it incorporates all of the properties.
So if you look at this one, it's all pink, 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 and then it's got a little cap on it.
Yep.
Of pure Goethite.
That's
So
so
it's
cool.
pink
It's
all the way
terminated. I know.
down.
Look at that. It's so rad.
And you see that line right there?
Yeah.
That's where it goes. That's where
So cool.
the change is.
So I'm not a recording artist, surprisingly enough, but I am actually. There is a really cool SoundCloud account. I curate vibrational music, and I have great playlists. So you are totally welcome to. It's under my first and last name, Athena Paraka is my SoundCloud account, but you're totally welcome to follow me and join my playlists. They're free. I add a lot of different playlists. I added a few this year so far that are really good. So
Look at that one.
dude, that's rad. And you're going to find some black tourmaline in these pieces too. That was a perfect hexagon though. Look at that, you guys.
This is another one from the smaller size. Back here, it's morganite. It's kind of blowing out, but it is got a little
it's
pink hue.
Yeah. And then look at the black tourmaline with that morganite. And
Then the
you've got
black
Goethite.
tourmaline with Goethite and morganite.
Isn't that cool?
Like, these are the holy moly of beryl crystals.
You've seen some of the best tourmaline tonight with that lepidolite, and you're seeing some of the best beryl tonight. And again, beryl, sapphire, and tourmaline are in my top 10 favorite stones of all time. So tonight's show was really exciting for me personally because so many of my favorite things are here. My favorite bracelet was here tonight.
So it was so cool. I was working with our team. We were opening all these up because what we were expecting was aquamarine.
I know.
That's
so crazy.
That's what we were talking about. We were expecting beautiful aquamarine crystals.
And some of them are.
And some of them are.
This is a rad one. I mean, this size would be perfectly beautiful wire wrapped. Look how gorgeous that is for the price. It's insane.
And then it's like, the team messaged me and said, we need you to come take a look at this because there's something going on here that I don't know what to do. I go out and they're like, look, how do we separate this? I said, OMG, because he was holding up this piece, the one that is completely morganite and aquamarine. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to put this as aquamarine? What do you want to do? I said, and this is where we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, for us, that's a field day, right?
Because we get to separate the whole thing as to the hybrid ones, the just aquamarines, and we pulled out some that were pure Goethenites.
Mm-hmm. And some are more like pure morganite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so I got to play in all of them. Sorry, I get super excited and really geeky.
Oscar now lives in an Uber in Tucson. Mm-hmm. Or he did. Lee and I accidentally left Oscar in an Uber. Gemstone Parent of the Year, everybody. I was devastated. We tried so hard before we got on the plane to locate the Uber driver and talk to him, and it didn't materialize.
No.
So he is gone. He's gone. But we trust that he is in good hands. That someone I know, it's true. I think I left him I think he fell on the floor of the Uber. It's fucked up. It's a terrible end to the story. But he lives on in my voice.
Oh, we still got Oscar, and he's still going to do plenty of stories for us.
If you close your eyes, you can almost imagine he's here, and he's as angry and frustrated with me as he ever was. So, anyway, he was always pissed off at me. I had a relationship with a gemstone star, a star-shaped stone, not a gemstone star person, a stone. And he didn't like me very much. He tolerated me. And so I think the fitting end of the story is I ditched him. But I didn't mean to ditch him. Anyway. That's all you wanted to hear. Oh, I just wanted to hear a voice. Well, he's with us forever if you close your eyes. So, we could have made missing posters. And listen, if any of you wants to spend your spare time making one, I will gladly share it on social media and give you credit. We never did the missing. We should have taped one to the back of a milk carton. Have you seen me? Because I got ditched in Tucson in the back of a car. That's what that lady thinks of me, so.
I gave her too much of my shenanigans, and now she's giving it back.
To Oscar, I would say, listen, this is what you get for talking back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Eventually, enough is enough. So, okay.
All right. What do we have next?
We have all the things.
Where do you want to go?
Natural citrine. That's a quick and easy because there's hardly any of them.
There's hardly any of them.
So I will tell you, the prices on the citrine are a fraction of the retail. These are natural citrine pieces from Brazil. They are not polished, which is my favorite. This is the money stone for wealth and abundance. So like you want this. They are $39, $49, and $99.
And I'll show you why the price jump.
Like what? Okay, so we have of the 5 to 6 inch, we have 6 of this size. And then we have the 2 smaller sizes. We have 7 of the 3 to 4 inch, and we have 3 of the 4 to 5 inch, and that's it. So citrine, this is Brazilian. A lot of times you see like the darker citrine, which is often heat-treated amethyst. And while a lot of people feel like it has the same metaphysical properties as natural citrine, it is a fraction of the cost because amethyst is cheaper than citrine. So this is insane. If you really want the big money stone in its supernatural form, you could offer me the prettiest clear polished piece of citrine and I would still choose this because I think energetically this is stronger. I really do. What do you think?
When I saw this piece, I was like,
it's rad. No, it's rad, and there's so many natural lines and terminations in this piece, and then this part right here is actually terminated. There's phantoms. Mm-hmm. Show them this, like facing them. It's like a window into, and it's got 2 terminations, like mountains on the front too. Mm-hmm. So this is to get that for $99 is insane. But again, there's only 6. So this is one. I would not wait on this one. Again, if you want the citrine, I would go to sagegoddess.com, check out now. Your code is not going to work, but that's because we priced it competitively. We do need a new mascot. I've been asking my spirit guides to bring me a mascot, and they haven't. But I think it's because the universe is going to make me wait because I lost Oscar.
But I just love it. Look at the clarity of these citrine pieces.
Look at that, you guys. And again, that's my preference. That is a natural point. It's rad, straight out of the earth, not synthetic, not dyed, you know what I mean? Just the pure, raw citrine magic. So I would choose that any day. And not just because of the price. That's the smallest one we have. That's the $39 one.
This is the
that
small.
She's holding. That's the small.
It's not small.
There's not a lot of them. I would, if it were me, I would get 4 of those and build a grid. Can you imagine that being your wealth grid?
So this is the medium, and one thing I think is cool is there's little Lumerian lines
there are.
on this one.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful. I could sit here and stare at them. I know. Now everybody's going to be wanting to send me their smiling stones so that we have a new mascot. And here's the thing. I only have one voice, so no matter who the new mascot is, it's going to sound like Oscar because that's all my only voice I have. I hope the new mascot likes me a little bit more.
We'll find one when the time is right.
I annoyed him a lot, but I annoy myself. I can be really annoying. I think all Leos can. We're just all a little extra.
Oh, we are. We are very extra. We can be very annoying, or we can be your best friend.
And we're fun.
Because when you find somebody that loves who you are the right way,
it's good. Yeah, we don't judge because we know we're weird. So anyway, they do tell stories. Are any of the smaller ones dark? I don't. They're all. We're showing you the full variation of color.
Yeah. So I mean, this one you can see there's a lighter side and a darker side on it. This one is a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit darker. These are from the earth with 0 treatment on them, so you will. It's going to have that variation.
Yeah. But you do want that. Because when you see the tonality, when you see light and dark, it's another reinforcement that the piece has not been heat treated, right? When pieces are heat treated, they're entirely uniform in color, and you can tell the difference. So
yeah.
Jesus, really, Teresa? I've known you for 100 years, and I didn't know your son is a triple Leo. I'm sorry.
Wow.
The only thing that saves me is my Libra rising. If I was a triple Leo, can you imagine? I don't know. I would have fired myself by now.
I don't know what saves me.
But you've got a little. It's Scorpio. you know?
I have a Scorpio rising.
Yeah, I think that saves you because that sort of like Scorpios are just deeper, so it takes the fire in you because there's a real depth to your fire, and like when you first meet her, you think you're meeting more of a Scorpio, and then her inner Leo comes out. So yeah, I think it balances you.
And then I've got my Aries moon that's just gonna smack you in the face.
Aries moon people are very dangerous. Yeah, they should not be allowed around sources of fire. It's true. I know. Anyway. Yeah, they're saying that I need a day off. Yeah, well, you know, Oscar would say a lot of things about that conversation. Okay, one of my favorite stones is on the menu for today, and these your discount does work with. There's a couple of things I want to show you because the price is fucking nuts, okay? These are $5. Beautiful Prenite with epidote hearts for $5. The light green is Prenite, the dark green is epidote. And epidote grows in a very tourmaline-like kind of bar formation.
It does.
These are absolutely beautiful. I can tell you the story about this. Again, we have enough of these, but they're only $5. Original price was $20. Their retail comparison is between $25 and $30 for this quality. This is from Mali, Africa. Mali Prenite is the best. There's Chinese Prenite too, but the Mali is a little prettier in my opinion. This is the stone that heals the healer.
It does. It does. So for anybody that does anything in their lives, even if they don't consider themselves a healer, but they give themselves to somebody else in any form, this is the stone to heal you, to help you. Because you cannot help anyone else without first helping yourself, because or else you just drain your own bucket and you're not going to be helpful to anybody. So having a stone that can help you recharge who you are. I
can feel it even just sitting here holding it. You know, it's very comforting and it's very powerful. Epidote is a really powerful mineral for manifestation. This is heart chakra too, right? But I consider this like the oxygen mask of the gemstone world. They always say, put your mask on first before you help other people. This is the healer's mask.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
So, they should be $25 each. For $25, you can get 5 of them and give these to your healer friends as holiday gifts. And then you're done shopping for the holidays. That's a rad gift. I'm very much about intentional giving this year because I think we're all, watching our expenses in this economy. And so I think this is the kind of intentional giving that I think is going to be really beautiful for people you love. So that the black is the epidote. It's actually a very dark green, Sally Briggs, when you get up on it, but it looks black. So
did you know that if you actually go into Prenite with epidote and you look at the chemical composition and the makeup of Prenite and the chemical composition and makeup of epidote, there's only one element that's different?
Really?
Out of the whole thing, if you look at the chemistry of it and every built up, there's one element.
What's the difference?
I don't remember the exact one right now.
That's crazy.
Off the top of my head, I can let you know though, but there's just one thing that separates Prenite from epidote.
I think that's really interesting.
But that one change
produces that difference.
And Prenite is going to grow in a botryoidal fashion. It always grows in a botryoidal fashion. So that's where you get like the bulbous formations. Whereas epidote, you can even see in there the natural formation because it's got a little pocket. I stuck my finger in it.
Which, by the way, when you get yours, this is not broken. That's a little stone vagina.
And I put my finger in it. Whereas epidote,
the Diet Coke isn't helping.
Whereas epidote grows in a tourmalinated formation. It grows in these bars that go out like tourmaline grows. So what's really cool is just that one teeny little separation creates so many different things within the stones.
But isn't that rad? I say this to you because sometimes, and bless their heart, right? But sometimes we do have customers who will get a stone like this and write in and go, oh my God, mine's broken. And it's always sweet to write back and go, no, I promise you it's not. We don't say it's a vagina. but it is a vagina. Like, but you have a hole, right? And you're not broken. So, we didn't drop it. And you can tell it's not a hole because you can look inside and actually see the continuation of the crystal structure. Mm-hmm. Because Prenite is actually a botryoidal stone, and you can see the little bubbles inside.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
I would prefer getting a piece like that to see it. If it was me.
And this one's rad because it's got a little yellow. Mm-hmm. Because Prenite does ride that spectrum from like a really soft butter yellow to like that vibrant kind of grass green color.
And then it can even go really deep into a dark green, and sometimes it can even go blue.
Look at those. Here's the other thing. I'm going to geek out. Okay, I know we've already shown this to you and we should move on. But like, do you see how the bars of epidote and how translucent the Prenite is here? So you can actually, it's like you're looking down inside the stone. Isn't that rad? So I hope you'll get one because $5 is crazy. The other crazy values, I'm just going to run through them kind of quickly for you.
Because, yeah, we are running a little short.
Aquamarine moons.
Oh, I love these.
Are $5.
Like, what?
They're $5. I know.
How?
I don't know, but they're aquamarine moons.
And aquamarine, as again, as we sang with the Beryl song, is a bunch of different colors. And this is more of a green aqua to the more blue of the aqua. That's a lighter shade, and this one even here has the darker shade of blue.
Yeah, Tammy, I do have a flashlight somewhere.
I have one right here.
Oh, hit it, Robin. Oh, this would be cool to look at that with the flashlight through it too. That's rad. Isn't that cool? Again, $5 for those. So if you're wondering how to shop, the links are in the feed. Look for Sage Goddess with the gold box. She's posting the links. Prenite Punani portal. My work here is done.
I looked out to see who said that, and I was like, of course.
My work here is
done. I love you.
By the way, did you know that a week from tonight, we're going to go back to 2 times a month, our old SGTV. Remember that, where you could say sold. Some things we had 1 of, some things we had 20 of. And the first one is including pieces from my personal collection. Because moving in here, there hasn't been enough space for everything that I brought from my old space. So we're going to be offering some of my personal pieces in this first return to SGTV. So we're still going to have Rock Talk and Aroma Talk. So the way the calendar is going to go is next Friday is SGTV. Then it's going to go Rock Talk, then SGTV, and then Aroma Talk. So every Friday from 3 to 5, we're going to be with you. Sometimes SGTV might be on a different day. But anyway, I know a lot of you have asked us to bring it back, and we're finally in a place where we can do that staff-wise. And so, but I have pieces that are so beautiful, and there just isn't space. So they're going to go to new homes, and I'm really excited about that.
There's some pieces from my old area that I'm putting in as well.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, there's going to be stuff from her collection, stuff from my collection.
Personal jewelry pieces.
And we're bringing it to you guys.
Yep.
Plus a whole bunch of the stuff that I've been finding and the stuff she's been finding as we're going through.
She's been setting stuff aside. Yeah, we both have been on a mission. So we have pent up amazingness to show you. And I'm really glad that you're excited about that. So, and you made my day. Ashley says, I love Fridays now. Thank you for doing this. It is, we try to be a little bit of like a fun, weird, bright spot before the weekend. And if you're listening at work and you're not supposed to be, you just want to support that bad behavior and cheers you. I won't tell anybody.
I won't tell anybody. I'll be like,
I can multitask.
I don't know what she was doing.
Just don't turn up the volume because it's weird.
Oh, you want a piece from my collection? I'll make sure to bring a few so you guys can have so much.
If there are 2 people whose personal collections you might be interested in seeing, I think it's probably us. We're not going to disappoint you. So, the 75% sale will go through the weekend. I can't promise you after that, Lydia. So, yeah, but thank you for reminding me to tell everybody the Magic 75 code is going to go bye-bye soon. So, if there's anything that you wanted...
Zarina's at work.
Oh, really? And yes, we are going to go to Tucson this year.
We love that.
Yeah. I love that you're at work. Love it. But I'm glad you like Rock Talk, too. You got the heart and the moon. What a great combination, Felicia.
Oh my goodness.
I love this. No, but look at that. That is emotional healing, release, and renewal.
Yes.
That's aquamarine. with a stone to hold your heart as a healer. Like this is a dynamic
I love that.
duo.
That's perfect.
And they kind of pair together nicely. Woo!
We still have a few more things to get through.
We do.
And I want to make sure that...
Take it, Robin.
Okay.
Hit it, Robin.
Hit
it, Robin.
Rawr!
Just kidding. Campo del Cielo meteorites.
I really want... This is what I was looking for.
Campo del Cielo.
If you guys know me, you know I'm a huge, huge fan of meteorites. Yeah. I love meteorites from all over the world. These ones there's something special about these. And these are some nice big pieces.
They are.
So these are Campo del Cielo meteorites. And even though Campo del Cielo meteorites, in general, they found more pieces of this meteorite than any other meteorite in the world.
It's true.
But they pack so much energy. And usually the pieces that they're finding are small.
Yeah.
So these are some of the bigger pieces where, I mean, look at that.
This piece, by the way, is do you see it moving? It's attached, but it's
that's cool.
Isn't that cool? So there's a phenomenon I don't think we've ever taught you about called Widmanstatten. Widmanstatten. Inside of iron meteorites, like Campo del Cielo, which, by the way, these pieces come from...
Argentina.
Yeah, where is the...
It's over there.
Okay, thank you. Campo del Cielo means heaven, view of heaven? No, field of heaven. So, and that's because... field of heaven, right? Like these came from the skies and there was a field covered in them. So that's where the name comes from. But Widmanstatten are the... inside of this, if you cut it, okay, are a hash like this of geometric lines. Mm-hmm. And it's the only way to know that you have an authentic iron meteorite because of those Widmanstatten lines. Mm-hmm. And they create triangles.
Yeah.
Like when those two lines overlap inside, the result is a triangle across the hatch lines. And so these have sacred geometry inside of them, not on top of them.
Which is really cool.
So rad. Bone density, it's an interesting question. I've never heard of this particular stone being something specifically for bone density. But I have heard of people working with it for regeneration. Like after you've been sick for a long time or have surgery, a lot of people swear by meteorites to work with. Aren't they gorgeous? These are $39. The retail value is much higher. Your code does not work on these. We have less than 100 pieces of this. So if you want this, if you're watching, this is something I would get early as opposed to later. I would wire wrap this and wear it if you can handle it. It's very buzzy. That's the one thing I will tell you. For me, Campo del Cielo, it's younger. It's 4,000 or 5,000 years old. So it's younger than Moldavites, younger than, Libyan gold. But it's also buzzier, and I don't exactly know why.
I don't know why either, but yeah, it is. Every single time I'm around it, I feel it. It's like a little zing all the way through my body.
Yeah, it's zingy.
But
cool.
It reminds me of the piece that I have at home.
Yeah.
The one I have at home is not as bright as this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more dull, but I absolutely love it. I have my piece is huge.
How big is it, Robin? Just kidding.
Put it this way, I can't
see it moving.
Put it this way, I can't.
I'm trying to break it.
I can't lift it on my own. It's so big.
Is it?
It's outside in my garden, and I have plants all over it.
That's rad.
But I'm telling you this, my plants love it.
Oh, I bet.
If I have a plant that's struggling,
yeah,
I put it on top of my big meteorite, and it gets better. It starts healing itself.
One of the really fun things to do.
But that goes along with what you were saying about how it's a good stone for regeneration.
Super.
It's making the plants regenerate itself into a healthier species.
I'm trying to find my pendulum, but you can any necklace that works as a pendulum. When let me see if this will work. Yeah, it should work. When you run your pendulum over these pieces, sometimes they will go in big circles. Do you see how? And then it shows you the intensity of the energy field. And then watch what happens when you move away from.
It's moving. It's moving that one.
Dude.
It's moving that one. I'm not moving my hand.
That's fucked up. That's really crazy. But watch what happens when I move away from it. The circle stop. That's how you know you're in the presence of a really dynamic energy field. I'm not moving my hand.
I'm not moving mine, and this piece keeps moving.
It's haunted, but do you see how it gets? And then sometimes it wants to go back. Do you see how that pendulum is trying to get back to those pieces? It's like, come, bring me back, and then it starts to go around again. So that's one way to sort of measure the energy, right? I know I should.
That was weird on my hand.
We weirded. Where's the little mover one?
It felt weird. It was this one.
Are you the weird one?
It was moving like without touching anything.
Now I can't find my weird. Oh, here's the one.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna keep it.
Oh, you're moving one.
I'm gonna give you back my Tourmaline lepidolite, and I'm gonna put the. Good Lord. Did you see it? It's pretty crazy, right? And by the way, that's really fun to do with your crystals. Although I imagine all of you guys this weekend now like running your pendulums over your stones. But wait till it's a really good test of the intensity of the energy of your crystals. It's super rad. By the way, look at that.
I will definitely go take a photo of my meteorite, and I'll post it to our gem and mineral group.
Is that beautiful? Look at the Labradorite moon and star. Look at that moon. So some of them are more gold.
And some of the moons face one way and some of the moons face the other.
Isn't that rad?
So these are really cool, beautiful labradorites. It is set in Tibetan silver.
Which we talked about. Look, they're even flashy on the back.
But look at that metal work on there.
Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like the ocean around.
Labradorite is a feldspar that is created by thin lines of that feldspar lining up. And the way how the light penetrates through it and refracts back off is what gives it the color. And that phenomenon is called labradorescence. And it came from this stone.
It did.
Because people were studying it. How is it creating this light? How is it blue in one area and yellow in another and green in another and moving around? So they studied it. And so the phenomenon is now called labradorescence.
So these are all hand carved. You can, you know how you can tell? Like, look at the star on this one. See how it's like it's cut indent out, and then this one, see how it's flat cut. So every artisan, when they make pieces like this, is given like kind of creative freedom to do it the way they want to do it. And also, I can tell you what happened here is the carvers looked and said they're going to get more light play if they put the moon over here versus over here.
They did it based off of the phenomenon.
We have 15 of these only. They're $69. Again, the retail value is like $125, so you're getting a really good deal. And yeah, we have a free gem and mineral group you're always willing to join. And my new programs are launching in a month from now. Actually, no, they're launching in like a week or two from now.
Yeah, that close.
So, and we do have the prices of programs we haven't increased. In fact, we're lowering the cost this year. This year, my most affordable program was $39. Next year, it's $29. So, because we wanted to just have people have an entry-level program that they can join if they want to. So we did that as a little gift for you this year. So anyway, excited for you. You know, I don't, there are certain crystals that do help with pain. Okay, so when you're asking about arthritis, so stay tuned for the new programs, by the way. I can't wait till we can tell you more.
Yeah, we're excited about them.
Really excited. The whole team's been involved in designing this year's programs, and I cannot wait. Anyway, and it's everything you've been asking us to do, so you're going to be stoked at an affordable price, too. And then there's one-on-one opportunities to work with me directly as a mentor, so there's lots of exciting stuff. What was I trying to tell you? Oh, arthritis, pain relief.
Yeah.
So Naturalite.
Yes, is very good.
Bloodstone. And what's the last one from Peru that I'm tripping on the last one.
The Bloodstone, Naturalite from Russia, and
the Brownstone from Peru. That's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway.
Axonite.
Axonite. I'm telling you, she's the other half of my brain in this department. Thank you. Well, here's the thing. Like, it's, you know, as I've told everybody, like, we haven't raised my class prices in 7 years. Every year we're like, maybe we'll raise them because our costs go up, right? But every year we're like, maybe we'll raise them. But, you know, it's just not the right time. It's just, that's not it. So I'd rather keep things affordable and have you be able to participate than make things awkwardly expensive and
Yeah.
and leave people out of the fun. So
We don't-
especially this year.
We don't do that.
So yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, sugilite and udilite are not so much for pain, but for I work with them. I have autoimmune issues. So does she. And so for my MS, udilite and sugilite have been my very strong, constant companions.
And I have autoimmune too, but my autoimmune is different than hers.
Yeah.
And a lot of what mine does creates arthritis in almost every part of my body and creates a lot of physical pain. So those stones, I have naturalite, I have the axonite, I have all bloodstone everywhere. The other one that I personally work with that I wanted to add on to this is hematite. Hematite works really, really well for me in pain. I can put it onto an area, and what's really cool about natural hematite, put it in your freezer. It gets really cold, and then when you put that right on your body where it's hurting, it penetrates so deep in. Yeah. It really, it's so
it makes
nice.
sense, Robin, because hematite is really powerful for circulation, and a lot of times what pain is stuck energy and also just poor circulation in the body. So I do love that.
Yeah.
That's some guidance for you. And we have an autoimmune gem set on sagegoddess.com. If you look for it, you know how you go to the top of the page, there's a little search bar. So if you're like, I can't find it, just search in the search bar, you're going to find it.
Yep.
Green kyanite, blue-green kyanite is my other one. Tibetan quartz, I mean, I've never wavered in my view that those are the best stones for autoimmune.
They are. And in the autoimmune set that we did, there's also the green calcite. And
yeah, that was a little bonus that Robin gave you in that set, which I think is really cool.
Because that's another one for me that I like to work with because it helps with cellular renewal.
It does.
And in any type of healing, having that cellular renewal is a bonus.
Yeah, regeneration is always the thing. It's always the goal, right? And a lot of times, when you have autoimmune issues, I always call them the shitty bunnies, right? You start with one autoimmune disease and you turn around, you have 5. It's like, what the hell? So yeah, the set is $14. You get all of the most important crystals and which is a trip because sugilite is almost impossible to find now, especially old stock, really nice purple stuff. And then the blue-green kyanite, that was a result of tectonic compression, right? So that was a kind of a geological anomaly. It's not like they continue to mine it. So it's really cool that we still have it for you.
Yeah.
Samantha got the fluorite skull. Remember that from the last sale or the sale before? So I'm so glad you got one and you love it. It makes me really happy. Ultimate pain relief, which is, we call it ultimate body relief because internets and stuff, is still in stock, I believe. We have some. If it's not, let's let Hanalei know so she can put it back in stock.
Terahertz does work.
Terahertz
does work. That's another really good one. Terahertz is a newer one to the gem world. Terahertz is a man-made stone, but it is made in a specific way that incorporates so many other stones that it makes all the elements of it more conductive. And that's why it works. Rad. And that's why it works is because it took extremely smart people who also understand the energy of the stones to be able to create it. And it's now, I have terahertz everywhere. I use it all the time.
That's rad. We had bracelets at once upon a time. Love that. Tammy got 2 of the autoimmune sets. It's just a good, while we have it, you know what I mean? We don't always have those stones. I want to see if there's anything we have not talked about yet or if there's anything that you guys were waiting on.
I think the only things that we didn't were these these.
The little opalite spheres are $5.
And it's a blue opalite, so it's different than the regular opalite. And the reason for that is because this is another man-made stone, but it is created again from other stones when they went to create it. So in these opalites, to make the blue, it's actually a compressed dolomite, quartz, and fluorite to get this color.
Yeah, so it's here's the thing with opalite, why people like it. Success, especially business success. There aren't a lot of stones. Like jade is one of them for business success. Opalite is another one for business success. Some people are like, I'm starting a new business or I'm going back to school, whatever. Aventurine is another one that's very good for expanding opportunities. And then citrine to bring in money. So those are kind of like the quad of stones for new ventures, new businesses, new success. And so you might go, well, it's synthetic, I don't know, but it's made of natural materials, opalite. And so anyway, we have these, they're $5 each, super cute, but also just sometimes you want that energy, and it is known to have that property. And then the last thing we wanted to talk about are these power stones. They're $5.50 each. Your discount works on these. Take it away, Robin. These are so pretty. They're so calming.
So this is a really cool find. These came out of Indonesia. Mm-hmm. It's a mixture of moss agate and purple chalcedony. Okay. So that's why you're seeing the purple in there. And then all of that moss agate, which moss agate is a form of dendrite. It's a dendritic form of the mineral hornblende, which is a very healing stone. And it's also really good to help you connect deep inside yourself to understand the emotions you're going through. That's how I work with it.
Moss agate for me, I always tell you, is the silver lining stone. It's like showing you the blessing and the challenge. And a lot of us are going through tough times right now. And this is like the keep going stone. Mm-hmm. It's the way I would think about it. Agate and chalcedony grow together, so it's very common to see this combination. And then, of course, with chalcedony, we find agate and quartz and all of those. So these are quartz bearing. So it'll raise your vibration, it'll calm and soothe your central nervous system, and provide you with a little bit of comfort when things are weird. And honestly, like, if things get much weirder than they are right now, I do plan to summon a spaceship. Look, I think what you do about the rapture. I still was thinking maybe I would be sucked up to heaven on Tuesday. It didn't happen. I'm still here. So, and everybody I know is still here too. So if it did happen, it sucked up all these people I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to TikTok and you'll get a deep education on that.
Well, if they're not here, they weren't my people, right?
I don't know. My mom used to, because I came from a very Christian family, and my mom was always like rapture ready. But when I was little, she was like, it could take me while we're like in the car. And I'm like, if I get left behind, who's going to drive the car? I was like 8 years old, and she was like, just reach over and take the steering wheel. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to end up driving this van, and I'm 8 years old.
Is that really like Jesus take the wheel?
No, that's Athena taking the wheel. This is Athena reject from the rapture at 8 years old. And why did I think I would be left behind at 8?
But why would any 8-year-old be left behind?
No, but I've always been naughty. So I was like, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I masturbated too much or whatever, and now they're going to take me. Yeah, okay. Welcome to my childhood.
I'm sorry, but if you are like 11 or younger, no, you are a child. That is not on you.
So, did you hear that, God? Kids go in the rapture.
Kids are automatically saved because they're amazing, beautiful spirits.
Thank you.
That haven't been corrupted yet.
I was corrupted.
By me.
I was corrupted at a very young age. I had my first romantic relationship when I was 3. What a surprise. Anyway, which consisted of us just going around the back of the house and looking at each other's private parts. At 3. It happened to me. Okay, so anyway, if I summon my spaceship, I will take you with me. Okay.
I think that's about it.
I don't know where to go from here, but I do believe my work is done. If we have not prepared you for the weekend, frankly, I don't know how to help you. So we're very happy you were here today. And here's what I love. I swear to God, is this not true? If I did summon a spaceship and I told you it's here right now and I can come and pick you up anywhere in the world, how many of you would leave? If I told you I had room for the people you want to go with you, including your animals, how many of you would go? And what I love about you is you don't know what kind of spaceship this is. You don't know where it's going.
It's an adventure.
We're all going to be together. I'll make sure the food is good because I'm not going to do you dirty on the food. God, no. Right? No.
We'd be cooking and we're going to go to...
There's going to be cinnamon rolls on this multi-dimensional...
Jellies and jams and coconut balls.
Martha is going to come. She has to.
And we'll go find a place where we don't know any of the rocks there and we'll figure them out.
Yeah. This is my favorite thing to think about right now. And honestly, if you're not smiling... I don't know. Okay. But I am telling you, if it gets much weirder here, I'm going to have to populate another planet. This is getting to be too much out here. But anyway, I hope you had fun. So again, if you just joined at the end and you don't know what the fuck has happened to you, I'm Athena, this is Robin, and this is Sage Goddess. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe to the channel. We do fun things. The channel will be a great way for you to find out about the new programs that are launching, because I'll be coming live on this channel to talk to you about them and get you registered. So that'll be in the next week or two. So great place to be. Everything we showed you is at sagegoddess.com. Code MAGIC75 for 75% off. Works on some things, not on others. But that whole code is going away very shortly. So if you are seeing this, it is your signal to shop. This is for sure going to be the last weekend of the code. I don't know how long into next week it will be here. We haven't decided that yet. But this is definitely the last weekend. So enjoy your 75% off. It's been a blast giving it to you.
It's been a ride and so much fun.
And it helped us move. We were able to move a little bit lighter. So, oh, the Silver Skull giveaway. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, a reminder of the enter to win. So if you shopped tonight, one of you is going to win that. Is a huge white topaz pendant wrapped in sterling silver with white topaz crystals all the way around. That's worth hundreds of dollars. It's beautiful. But the giveaway, which is right here, I'm going to give away right this minute. So this is Tibetan silver. We love this ahead of Day of the Dead. But I just love skull jewelry in general. It's got a huge bail on the back, but it's hidden. So what's cool about that is it's going to just look like the skull when you wear it. Right? You're not going to see, it's not cluttered. You don't want to take away from the skull. So if you would like this piece, just say yes, give it to me, it's mine, and then I will choose a winner right now. I'll give you a minute to say hi and tell us you want it, and then that's it. And like I said, if you're watching the replay, the nice thing is you can still shop. So everything's at sagegoddess.com. Again, try your code, because some things it's going to work and some things it's not. And then and enjoy. But make sure you've gotten everything you want. La la la. What was the gold chain necklace with gemstones to Robin's right on the table? That's the one I'm wearing on my foot.
This is the chakra bracelet.
It was too big. Well, my foot's clean. That's good.
She had to stop and look because she didn't know.
I walk barefoot everywhere. It could be sometimes I get home and I'm like, good Lord. But anyway, that's my anklet. And so you can see what I'm a 9-inch ankle. So it has a little drape on there for me. But if you don't want to wear it as a bracelet, it's a super cute anklet. Okay, let's see who's getting the skull. Can I have the mouse, por favor?
There you go.
Okay. So fun to be with you guys tonight. Energy was great.
It was fun.
You did a great job. And we're tired. It's been a long week. So thank you for bringing all the vibes tonight. Madre Muerte. You know what, Andrea? I do feel like this belongs to you. So funny. It was like an instant beeline into your comment.
That is the exact one I saw.
Wow.
That was the exact one I saw.
Madre Muerte.
Yay!
Is coming to you, Andrea.
Congratulations.
So congratulations. I looked at all the names, but it was just like a beeline to your comment.
My eyes did the same thing. It was like, whoosh.
So thank you. It's a joy to do this work with you. We love it, love it, love it. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Congratulations. And that will come home to you soon. With lots of love.
It was very nice being here with all of you guys. It was wonderful being here with you too.
Thank you.
It's always fun.
I always tell her, I've been working with her for a decade, which is really crazy. Sometimes it feels like a year and sometimes it feels like a lifetime. But I still learn something every time I sit next to her.
Oh, same.
And even though we look at these shows and we plan them together and we put everything together, it's like I still never know what I'm going to learn. Like I didn't know about the Prenite with epidote thing and the wine. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. So it's just rad. So we hope you learn too. We're both geeks at heart. And you're always welcome to join us even if you're not shopping.
Yep.
We love that. So it's just about having a good time. All right, cheers to Max, who's been DJing behind the wheel here. We're very grateful. Max in the house. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Throw the horns to Max.
Throw the horns to Max. And then happy shopping. Don't forget to use your code. Stay tuned. Lots more coming next week. We'll see you soon. SGTV's back next Friday, 3 o'clock. So save the date. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Be good.